Hey, have you noticed how reading has changed lately? Traditional books are giving way to ebooks and audiobooks.
Absolutely, technology is reshaping reading. Ebooks are convenient, we can carry a whole library in our devices.
True, but some say printed books have a charm ebooks can't match. The feel, smell, and experience are unique.
I agree, but ebooks offer adjustable fonts and backlighting, aiding people with visual challenges. Plus, they save trees.
Good point. But what about audiobooks? They're gaining popularity too.
Definitely, audiobooks are great for multitasking. People can read while driving or doing chores.
True, but don't they dilute the essence of reading? Listening isn't the same as engaging with text.
You have a point, but audiobooks engage through narration, music, and sound effects. They enhance stories differently.
I see your point. But are these changes affecting people's preferences?
Absolutely. Younger generations are more drawn to digital formats. Convenience matters to them.
And older folks?
Some still prefer printed books. Nostalgia, I guess. But they're also embracing ebooks for the convenience.
What about the impact on the reading experience?
Ebooks offer search features and interactive elements. They can make learning more engaging.
But does the physicality of printed books have any benefits?
Some studies suggest physical books aid comprehension and memory. The tactile experience matters.
Speaking of experiences, what about bookstores? Ebooks don't replace the joy of browsing shelves.
True, bookstores create an atmosphere. But online platforms offer vast selections and reviews.
Accessibility is crucial. Ebooks and audiobooks must be a boon for people with disabilities.
Absolutely, screen readers make content accessible for the visually impaired. Audiobooks help dyslexic individuals too.
That's a positive change. But what about distractions? Devices can divert focus.
You're right, but it's about discipline. Distractions are manageable with the right approach.
Fair point. And what's the environmental impact?
Ebooks and audiobooks are more eco-friendly. No paper or transportation costs.
But the energy used by devices?
Valid concern, but it's about finding a balance and using sustainable energy sources.
Got it. So, which format do you prefer?
I enjoy a mix. Ebooks for convenience, printed books for sentimental value, and audiobooks during commutes.
Interesting. I lean towards printed books, but I can't deny the allure of ebooks' convenience.
See? We're adapting to the changing landscape of reading.
Indeed. It's fascinating how technology evolves every aspect of our lives, even the way we read.
Change can be unsettling, but it also opens new doors. As long as we keep reading, the format isn't all that matters.
Hi there. Have you ever thought about how reading affects our ability to understand others?
Definitely, reading exposes us to different worlds and characters. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes.
True, especially with fiction. It lets us see life from various angles and cultures.
Right, it broadens our horizons and helps us relate to people from diverse backgrounds.
Fictional characters' emotions become relatable. We connect to their struggles, joys, and growth.
It's like practicing empathy in a safe environment. We learn to empathize with real people too.
Exactly, reading fosters a sense of compassion. We understand people's motives and feelings better.
So, reading novels makes us more empathetic individuals?
Studies suggest so. Reading fiction improves our social cognition and emotional intelligence.
How does that work?
Well, novels provide insights into characters' inner lives. We decode their emotions and motivations.
I see. But does it translate into real life?
Yes, as we understand fictional characters, we become better at understanding real people.
That's powerful. So, reading can bridge social divides?
Absolutely. By reading about diverse characters, we break stereotypes and connect with humanity's shared experiences.
But can't we gain empathy through other means too?
Of course, but fiction offers a unique immersive experience. We see the world through others' eyes.
Makes sense. So, reading is like a workout for our empathy muscles?
Exactly, and the more we exercise empathy, the more compassionate our society becomes.
That's important, especially in today's world.
Yes, empathy combats misunderstanding and conflict. It promotes unity and understanding.
I can see that. But does reading have any downsides?
Well, some argue that excessive reading can make people disconnected from real-life interactions.
The balance is key.
Right, just like everything else. It's about enriching our lives, not replacing them.
Got it. So, can any kind of reading enhance empathy?
Fiction is particularly effective. Novels delve deep into characters' emotions and motives.
What about nonfiction?
Nonfiction can also broaden perspectives, but fiction's immersive nature has a unique impact.
Makes sense. Can reading also make us more open-minded?
Absolutely, by exposing us to various viewpoints, reading challenges our assumptions and biases.
That's important for personal growth too.
Definitely, reading encourages self-reflection and personal development.
So, reading fiction isn't just entertainment?
No, it's a journey of growth. It transforms us as we connect with different lives.
Amazing. Can this work for all types of fiction?
Most fiction offers insight, but diverse stories enrich our empathy reservoir more effectively.
I'm convinced. But can this empathy extend to real-world actions?
Absolutely, empathetic individuals are more likely to help others and contribute to positive change.
So, reading isn't a solitary activity. It impacts society too.
Exactly, it ripples outward, shaping a more understanding and caring world.
Well, that's the world I'd like to live in.
It starts with individuals like us, who appreciate the power of reading and empathy.
Have you noticed how clothing styles have shifted over the years?
Yes, fashion has gone through quite a transformation in my lifetime.
The 80s had some bold choices. Remember the neon colors and oversized everything?
Oh, for sure. It was all about making a statement. But then the 90s brought in minimalism.
True, those grunge looks and simple designs. But now, it's like a mix of everything.
Exactly, fashion today is all about blending different eras and styles.
And technology has had an impact too. Athleisure became a thing with the rise of activewear.
Yes, comfort and style merging together. And sustainable fashion is gaining traction too.
That's important. Clothing with a conscience is the need of the hour.
Fast fashion used to dominate, but people are more aware now. Quality over quantity.
Social media changed the game too. Trends spread like wildfire.
Absolutely, influencers can make a style go viral overnight.
And online shopping made everything more accessible.
Convenience changed the way we shop. But do you miss the days of physical stores?
Sometimes. Trying on clothes in a store had a different feel.
True, but the options online are limitless. And customization is easier now.
That's true. You can get almost anything tailored to your liking.
Remember when formal wear was all about rigid suits and dresses?
Oh yes, the business world was so uniform. Now there's more room for self-expression.
Casual Fridays have turned into casual every day for some workplaces.
Workplaces are more accepting of personal style now.
And gender norms in fashion have evolved too.
Definitely, there's a blurring of lines. Fashion is more inclusive.
It's refreshing. And body positivity movements have challenged beauty standards.
Right, the industry is becoming more diverse and representative.
Even in terms of sustainability, vintage and second-hand shopping are in.
Vintage is cool again. It's like fashion coming full circle.
And the awareness about the environmental impact of fashion is growing.
People are making more mindful choices. That's a positive change.
But there are still challenges. Fast fashion hasn't disappeared completely.
True, but with more awareness, consumers are demanding better practices.
The rise of slow fashion and ethical brands is heartening.
Quality pieces that last and don't harm the planet.
And cultural influences on fashion have expanded too.
Globalization made fashion more diverse. Traditional styles mix with modern ones.
It's like a melting pot of styles and inspirations.
And fashion shows are becoming more accessible with live streams.
Technology bridges the gap between designers and the public.
Trends come and go faster now, thanks to the internet.
It's a whirlwind of inspiration and choices.
Do you think we'll ever go back to simpler times, fashion-wise?
Probably not entirely. Fashion thrives on change and innovation.
That's true, and it reflects the ever-changing world we live in.
Fashion is a way to express who we are, without saying a word.
It's a silent statement, a part of our identity.
So, with all these changes, do you have a favorite fashion era?
I'm quite fond of the mix and match style of today. You?
I love the grunge look of the 90s, but I'm also into the sustainability movement now.
A blend of the past and the future. That's fashion in a nutshell. How important are arts and creativity in education?
Extremely important. Arts foster self-expression, imagination, and critical thinking. They add depth to education and nurture well-rounded individuals.
True. But are creative subjects as valuable as traditional ones?
Absolutely. Creativity fuels innovation and problem-solving. It complements traditional subjects, fostering a holistic approach to learning.
I see. Can you give examples of the benefits of artistic expression?
Art boosts self-esteem. It's a way to communicate emotions and thoughts that might be hard to express otherwise. It also encourages empathy and understanding.
Empathy is vital. Can arts help with academic performance too?
Yes, studies show that students engaged in arts perform better in other subjects. Creative thinking enhances cognitive skills, which apply to various areas.
Creative skills are transferable. Can creativity improve problem solving?
Definitely. Arts encourage thinking outside the box. Creativity nurtures curiosity and a willingness to explore multiple solutions to a problem.
So, it's about fostering an open mind. But do schools prioritize arts education?
Some do, but there's room for improvement. Arts are often considered secondary, yet they play a fundamental role in nurturing well-rounded individuals.
Well-rounded individuals are essential. How can schools foster creativity?
Schools should offer diverse arts programs, music, visual arts, theater, etc. Encourage experimentation, value different perspectives, and create supportive environments.
Supportive environments are crucial. But can everyone be creative?
Absolutely. Creativity exists in various forms. It's about finding one's unique way of expression, whether through art, writing, or problem solving.
So, it's not limited to traditional arts. How can educators recognize and nurture creative talents?
Encourage students to explore their interests. Give them space to experiment, make mistakes, and learn. Showcase their work to boost confidence.
Encouragement can make a difference. Is there a connection between arts and emotional well-being?
Definitely. Engaging in creative activities reduces stress and anxiety. It's therapeutic, providing an outlet for emotions and promoting mental well-being.
Arts as therapy is intriguing. Can arts enhance cultural understanding?
Absolutely. Arts reflect cultures, histories, and perspectives. Studying different art forms widens students' worldviews and fosters cross-cultural empathy.
Art as a cultural bridge, fascinating. Can arts education develop a sense of discipline?
Certainly. Arts require practice, patience, and dedication. Learning an instrument, mastering a technique, these teach discipline and commitment.
So, arts instill values too. Are there any famous examples of arts driving change?
Many artists advocate for social change through their work, using art to shed light on societal issues, inspiring conversations, and promoting activism.
Art as a catalyst for change is powerful. Can technology complement arts education?
Yes, technology enhances artistic expression. Digital tools enable animation, digital art, and music composition. It introduces students to new creative avenues.
Embracing technology expands possibilities. Are there any concerns about arts losing value?
In some places, arts face budget cuts. However, the push for STEAM education, integrating arts with science, technology, engineering, and math, is gaining momentum.
STEAM seems promising. Can arts enhance communication skills?
Absolutely. Arts encourage interpretation and expression. Students learn to communicate complex ideas and emotions through visual, auditory, or written means.
So, it's not just about words. How can schools overcome the perception that arts are less important?
Showcase students' achievements in arts. Demonstrate the positive impact arts have on overall development. Educate stakeholders about its role in a holistic education.
Demonstrating value is key. Can arts encourage collaboration?
Definitely. Group projects in arts foster teamwork and cooperation. Students share ideas, combine strengths, and learn to appreciate different perspectives.
Teamwork is essential in the real world. Can arts education foster a lifelong appreciation for creativity?
Absolutely. When students experience the joy of creating, they're more likely to continue engaging with arts throughout their lives, fostering a lifelong passion.
A lifelong passion for creativity is enriching. Are there any misconceptions about arts?
Some believe arts are only for talented individuals. But creativity can be developed through practice, learning, and the willingness to explore.
Practice and exploration, good points. How can schools strike a balance between arts and other subjects?
Integrated curricula show how arts complement other subjects. A science project with artistic presentation, for instance, highlights the synergy between disciplines.